Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well. So today I am going to be showing you how to create this very glowy and dewy look inspired by summer. Since summer is approaching here in Australia, I thought I would do something very simple and very well suited to absolutely anybody. Anyone can wear this, no matter what skin type or eye shape you have, you can wear it. And I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and let's just get into it. So the first thing I did was applied some MAC Strobe Cream to my face to give my skin that instant glow. I then mixed this Kogan Dough Liquid Illuminator with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I'm the shade 4.5. Mixed those together and applied them to my face with this brush by Makeup Geek. I also lightly went over it with a beauty blender just to make sure that there were no streaks or lines. I am then going in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium Custard. I'm applying this just under my eyes and also over my eyelids, as I will also be using this as a base for my eyeshadow. And then I'll just be blending that out with a damp beauty blender. I'm not going to be setting my face with any sort of powders, only because I have extremely dry skin and it just makes my face look very cakey. So no powder, and just moving on straight to eyebrows, I'm just going to be brushing through them with a spoolie and then going through with some Benefit Gimme Brow. Moving on to eyes, I'm going to start off by taking the Golden Goddess palette by Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm going to be taking this light brown shade and applying this to the socket of my crease with a blending brush. As you can see here, I did apply a little bit too much into the crease. I forgot to tap off my brush, but no worries. I just grabbed a bigger blending brush and just started buffing that out in circular motions and windshield wiper motions. You always want to remember when applying eyeshadow just to add little by little, because it is so much easier to add than it is to take off. So always make sure that you apply only a little bit first, and if you feel like you need more, feel free to add a little bit more. Moving on to another palette by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Vintage Vamp palette. I am taking this lighter purple plum color and applying this kind of in my crease, but more so to the outer corner of my crease, and just blending that inwards with my fluffy brush. I'll have all the names of products and brushes listed down below in case you all wanted to know. As before, we want to blend this out and buff it in circular motions and windshield wiper motions, because we do not want to see any harsh lines with this look. Going back into that Vintage Vamp palette, I'm going to be taking this gorgeous gold color and applying this to my lid with my finger. I felt like applying it with a brush didn't give me the proper pigmentation or as good of a color payoff, so applying this to my finger worked out a lot better, and I can't even tell you how pretty this color is. Like, the video does not do it justice. Going back into that palette, we are taking the darkest plum shade and applying that just to the outer corners of our eye and making sure that is well blended. Taking my Makeup Geek Immortal Gel Liner, we want to start creating a very simple winged liner. We want to start from the middle of our eye, working our way outwards, creating a line at the corner of our eye, and then just connecting the two lines. I'll probably make a video and go more in depth on how to create a cat eye, but for this we just want to keep it very small, very thin, and very simple. Going back into that Vintage Vamp palette, we want to take the darkest plum shade once again and apply that to our lower lash line and really blend that out with a small pencil brush. We want to buff this out, make it look very smooth, very seamless, make sure there are absolutely no harsh lines, and also we will be taking the lightest shade in that palette and applying that to our inner corner. Next I'll be applying some mascara and lashes. This mascara is by Eyeko and I have been absolutely loving it lately. You just want to make sure you coat your eyelashes very well because I don't really like applying mascara after false eyelashes. And then the lashes I am using are by Lady Boss Lashes. I don't remember the style off the top of my head, but I will make sure I leave it down below, and also make sure to coat your bottom lashes with some mascara as well. Taking my Soleil Tan de Chanel bronzing makeup base, I'm going to be applying this with a small duo fiber brush into the hollows of my cheeks and around my face. I apply this quite heavily. It doesn't look that blended right now, but I am then going to take a Kabuki brush by Sigma and just blend that out. Make sure it is well blended because nobody likes choppy bronzer because it tends to look muddy and just very unattractive. But in saying that, I do like my bronzer to be quite dark, so I do apply a little bit extra. I just have to make sure that it is well blended. And for blush, I'm going to be applying this very beautiful blush by Sigma in the shade Heavenly. This is from their new Fall Softly collection, and I am just applying this to the apples of my cheeks with this brush by Hair and Makeup Addiction. To my favourite part, the glow, I'm going to be taking my absolute favourite highlighter at the moment, which is Benefit High Beam. I'm going to be applying this to the tops of my cheekbones and my temples, and I'm going to blend that out with my finger. I also applied this to the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow and my chin. And I also blended that out with my finger. So we all know how much I love my highlighters, so of course I had to go in with an extra one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Golden Bar Highlighter, and I just applied that on top of all those places that I have already highlighted. So for lips, I am firstly lining and filling in my lips with this Sigma lip base. I don't remember the name of the shade on the top of my head, but I will have it down below along with everything else. And then going on top of that with a lipstick by Gerard Cosmetics in the shade Tequila Sunrise, and on top of that I am just going lightly on top with a NYX lip gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. So this is it for the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and hopefully learned something new today. If you do recreate this look or any of my looks, be sure to tag me on Instagram and Twitter, #HeidiMakeupArtist, and I'll be sure to see it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. That would mean the world. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.